Welcome back, trainers. So Niantic has officially announced the day of which Moltres will be coming into raids for several hours, and we can scramble to try to find our shiny. And here is another thing as to why you shouldn't power up legendaries before they release them again with new moves. It's going to be learning a new move, but this time it's a little bit different. It's going to be a flying type move. So let's go ahead and go over all this. All right, trainers, the final challenge is here. It's time to come together and work on the last round of Professor Willow's Global Challenge, happening on September 1st and 2nd during the Safari Zone event in Yokosuka, Japan. If a certain area of the world can meet the challenges required, they'll unlock bonus Stardust for catching Pokemon and hatching eggs, including a guaranteed 3,000 Stardust for every raid starting September 3rd. So that is pretty good. You're going to want to buy those boxes, just like I knew they were going to introduce more star pieces and raid passes for the upcoming event, which is perfect. And I have actually purchased several. All right, so let's go on. Trainers can unlock a bonus to earn star pieces that will last for 1 hour. That's going to be great. It's going to be Stardust Heaven. This is why I've kind of slowed down my grind recently, because I've been doing a few other things, the whole Celebi deal as well. And I knew this Stardust stuff was coming, so I kind of just wanted to wait and then go out and grind hard. I'm talking like crazy when this event drops, because I need to make up for the Stardust I've been spending on the Snorlax, on the Heracross, on the Celebi, back for Gen 4. Need to get that back up. All right. If the challenge is completed, trainers worldwide will receive up to 5 free raid passes, which we're going to complete it. There's no way we're going to fail. There's no way we're going to fail, right? Moltres Day. Free raid passes for Moltres Day, which features the legendary Pokemon Moltres on September 8th. Mark your calendars, folks. September 8th. Moltres will be available in raid battles around the world for a 3-hour period, and will know the flying type move Sky Attack. If you're lucky, you may even encounter a shiny Moltres, which actually finally looks like a different color than the actual regular variants of its form. So we're going to hop over to GoHub, take a look at how well Sky Attack is compared to its other moves, and discuss that further. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I would like to say thank you for GoHub for putting this together. And if you did not know, Moltres is currently the best fire offensive Pokemon in Pokemon Go currently. That's fire, not flying. Now let's go ahead and go over its stats. Max CP 3,272, attack 251, defense 184, and stamina 180. That's Moltres for you. Best moveset's going to be Fire Spin and Overheat as a offensive fire attacker. 4 times weak to rock. So remember that. You're going to want to power up your Rock Throw, Stone Edge, Tyrannitars. If you have some of those, that is what you're going to want to do. 4 times weak to the rocks. The Moltres is. You're also going to want to use your Golems, seeing that they're going to be resisting the fire. That's actually going to be a good option as well, seeing that a lot of people powered those up in the past and they think that they're going to be useless now. That's not the case. Golem is still good. Tyranitar with Smackdown Stone Edge is just going to be doing more damage. It's for the competitive aspect also. But just remember that Golem is still going to work. Also weak to electric and water. So if you get rain, you're going to have, Kyogre is going to be a good option. Gyarados, Raikou, and things like that. Actually, Zapdos is going to work great. You can use your shiny Zapdos even if you have one of those with Spark and Thunderbolt, or whatever electric move you prefer. Thunderbolt is going to be your best option though. Now it is going to be resisting quite a few. It's pretty nice. Bug, Grass, Fairy, Fighting, Fire, Ground, and Steel. So Moltres is a solid Pokemon. I've only powered up one because I was waiting for them to announce the new move. But it has Sky Attack, and you don't necessarily need something, with flying moves. Maybe for some sort of specific raid that you're trying to do with, flying type moves, I suppose. But other than that, you want Moltres solely for an offensive fire attacker, because you can't even drop them into gyms. If you can have legendaries in a gym, Sky Attack would be great. So currently, best moveset is going to be Fire Spin, Sky Attack. This is just damage-wise, right? Then we have Fire Spin, Overheat, Fire Spin, Fire Blast, Fire Spin, Heat Wave. So say you're going up against Machamp, or well, let's say some sort of steel raid boss, right? Sky Attack is going to do you no good, all right? You're going to want to have Overheat, Fire Blast, you just Overheat, let's just say that. Although Sky Attack is still going to be great, it's going to be awesome, you know, against those grass types, fighting types. So it's not going to be horrible or anything, but, you know, personally going to keep a couple of them, and then I don't know if I'm going to actually power up a Sky Attack one. We'll have to wait and see. So there you have it. Moltres is coming back with a new move. Pretty neat. And a shiny form as well. So these days where they dropped the legendaries for 3 hours was a fantastic idea on Niantic's end. Really excited about those. Really fun to get together with your friends and hit as many of those legendary raids as you possibly can as a group and as a team. And then also everybody getting their shinies one by one or two at a time, or who knows, 3 or 4 at a time. It's a very fun experience. So I hope everybody has a great time. Moltres Day is coming with its shiny variants, and also we're going to be going over a few more things. So let's go ahead and hop into that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set up a team here. Basically, we're just going to go ahead and hit at Smackdown. Let's put in Smack. Go by CPU, so we can have my top CP Tyrannotars right off the bat. It's going to look just like the Ho-Oh counters. And say you do not have any of these Tyrannotars with Smackdown, what are you going to want to do? I recommend you use, we'll go over that here in just a second. Let me just put in my last one here, and then Golem in the end. Just because that's kind of like the anchor. It's going to be able to take more hits than that Tyranitar with that fire move, or even, I don't know if it's going to actually have Sky Attack while you're attacking it. So we'll just have to see. And here, let's make another team here. For the people who do not have any Tyrannotars, let's go ahead and Moltres. All right. First one up, Kyogre. And then you could even use, let's just put in a Rayquaza and even a Dragonite. Now, those are going to be your best counters, like with damage, super effective moves. That's going to be Zapdos, and then also, where'd he go? Where did it go? Raikou. It was right next to him the whole time. So there you have those two. And then you can just, let's say a Dragonite, because it's not very effective, right? That's going to be nice. And you're going to be doing pretty good amount of damage to that Moltres too. And we can go over tons and tons of counters. You're just going to want to use Rock, Water, and Electric types. So Gyarados, Kyogre, Raikou, Jolteon, things of that nature, okay? And as it goes down, obviously it's just going to teeter away, and that is that. If you have a Legacy Omnistar, that's going to work nice as well. You could also use Swampert with Water Gun and, what is it, Surf? You can use Vaporeon, and yeah, you know, get creative with it. The counters they're very simple there. For this one, it's not going to be too difficult, because Moltres doesn't have a move that's going to necessarily counter what it's weak to, so you don't have to worry about too much. You can just go in there with one team that you've set up for, you know, the whole time. You don't have to worry about cycling between one team and another because it has one move set. You can just go in there with your whole thing. Although if you're going in there with a big group, it doesn't really matter. You can just use basically anything to take that Moltres down, because also when they bring these raid or these legendaries back, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres in this case, they're not on the level of an actual legendary as far as CP wise and damage. They're like a tier 4, so it's not going to be even that difficult to begin with. All right, so keep that in mind. So there you have it, trainers. Just a little heads up there. Make sure you hold on to those star pieces and get ready, because I am totally ready. Let's see how many I have now. 46, not bad. And then I have that EX pass there. Still over 1,000 rare candies, which is great. And running low on Pokeballs. Got a good amount of Ultra Balls. And then we have those silver pineapple berries. Very nice. And I know people are asking, test it out, test it out. I would love to. I just don't want to waste it currently. I'm almost thinking once Gen 4 drops and things are in the wild, I'll probably use them a few times. And you don't necessarily even want to use them on raid bosses either. I discussed this maybe at Moltres, Maybe if you find unknowns, those would work as well. The thing about the raid bosses is you don't have to worry about like it running away. You have those set amount of Pokeballs or Premier Balls, and that's it. I very, very rarely have one of these things run on me, a raid boss. So as far as the legendaries go, yes, those run. So you may want to use it depending on what it is. If it's a Regirock, I say, hard pass. Why would you ever want to use your berry on that? I got called out for calling it the platinum berry. It's the silver pineapple berry. So there you have it. Now, somebody asked me this question during the Ho-Oh raids, which I did not address, but I will right now. If you don't have a Smackdown Tyranitar, or say you only have like 2 Smackdown Tyranitars with Stone Edge and Smackdown, but you have like 6 Bite and Stone Edge Tyranitars, or maybe Bite and Crunch, and you'll switch their moves to Stone Edge when Moltres arrives. Will Stone Edge be good with Bite? Yes, it will, trainers. You can use that, and it will be a great counter as well. I don't have any Bite and Stone Edge because I'm just going to go pure Dark or pure Rock. There's no point in being in between anymore, since it does have that nice Smackdown move. And look at that weather boost. That is what you're going to want to see when Moltres is here, I suppose, or maybe sunny weather, so you can get that weather boosted Moltres, even maybe weather shiny boosted. That would be great. But you're not going to really need that weather boost, to be honest, because they're already weak as it is. So yes, Bite and Stone Edge Tyranitar will be great as well. All right, trainers, hope you enjoy this. Let's just check this. What if we get a shiny? All right, no shiny. Just had to check really quick. So thank you for watching, trainers. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be bringing you more content later. Take care.